Hey y'all, I'm back with my first process for this mini album series, and it's a beach and birthday album. And I'm still going to be adding some of these pictures into my Project Life album, but I had taken so many of my daughter's first birthday as well as our beach trip, so I decided to make a little separate album just for those photos. So I'm starting by looking through this little paper pack that I got from Hobby Lobby, and it's by their brand, The Paper Studio. And it has lots of golds and pinks and mints and things like that. And so I decided to use that gold or the mint colored paper with some white and gold foiled triangles on it. I'm going to add this number 1. It's a die cut from Heidi Swapp, and I think I got it from Michael's a long time ago. And I'm going to add these little pink Paisley Paige Evans stickers to note that it was her first birthday. And I found this little birthday sticker in the planner pack or the planner sticker book. I think it's called Mom. And I am going to be using that to note that it was her birthday. I remembered that there were birthday stickers in there, so I decided that would be perfect instead of having to spell it out. So now I flipped it over and I found this little handmade card that I created using, I think the little floral leaf pieces are actually W+9, and the circle one is Neat and Tangled, I believe, and it has lots of different circle elements with words on it. So now I've pulled out the photo from the back side or the second page, and I'm going to add a couple little tiny text phrases on this one, and those are from the Snap collection. And these are a little bit more creamy than the other ones sitting on my desk. Some have a cream tint and the other ones are white. And then I'm going to cut off, I found this little speech bubble, but I actually cut off the part that makes it a speech bubble, and I just made it a little oval embellishment there. And then those balloons that I added right on top are, I believe those are from possibly a Simple Stories collection, but I can't remember exactly what it was called. It may have been the I Am collection. And then I'm just to kind of jazz up this card, I'm gonna add a couple little wood veneers. I wrote a little letter or a little paragraph to my daughter, and then I decided to finish up with that, and then I'm gonna add it into my album and add a tag, and that's the first and second pages done. Actually, I'm going to add one more tag, I believe, just to kind of make it a little bit more interactive, and then I'm going to get started on the third and fourth pages. I'm going to find these, I don't know that I mentioned this before, but these are little DIY tags that I've done in my DIY series, and I'll try to link that down below so you can see how I made these. Okay, so I got that portion of the video done, or that portion of my process done. Now I'm going to go on to working on pages 3 and 4, and this is a different day. And I decided to cut up lots of photos in a 2x2 size, mainly ones that just captured the decorations, and I wanted the majority of those in a 2x2 form so that I could just keep them all together. And so I decided to add those in kind of every other pocket, and then I'm going to add some 2x2 cut to size pieces of pattern paper from that same paper pack that I was using before from the Paper Studio. And now I've sped up the video a little bit so that you guys don't have to watch a super long video, but I am adding some little labels to the cards. I just love the look of labels on a Project Life spread and on a scrapbooking spread. And then I've added some washi that coordinates with the colors of the cards. I'm looking in my little bin of wood veneer, and I found this circle with the 1 cut out, and I loved that, and I thought that was perfect. And now I'm just looking through this little bin that has bits and pieces, mostly cork and some dimensional type things in there, and I pulled one of the little corks that I made in my 12 Days of DIY series, and that's just stamped with pigment ink. And then I found this 6x12 sticker sheet that I have not seen in forever, and it's the I Am collection by Simple Stories, and I just added a couple little chipboard stickers there. I just found that out of nowhere, and I just forgot I even had it, so I decided to use a couple little pieces from there. And now I'm going to spell out party decor because that is kind of the whole point of making this particular spread. And so I am simply adding those LLE Studio alphas right onto that card. And that card is just a white piece of pattern, or a white piece of cardstock cut down to 2x2. And after I'm done with that, I'm going to move on to the other side, I believe. I think I'm going to stick everything back into their pockets. And then I'm going to add something. I may actually add something else to that card and then the one at the top center. Yeah, I'm going to add a couple little phrase stickers, and those are by Studio Calico. And I'm going to call that one done. And then I'm going to add a wood veneer arrow to this card. I'm going to add that in, and then I'm going to flip it over and finish this back side. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to pull a couple of my pieces of pattern paper that are cut down to 2x2, and I'm going to start with the decorating. I'm going to add a little bit of washi just like I did on the other side, and this time I'm going to layer those two pieces. And then I have this little bin of just pre-cut shapes, a bunch of different kinds, and I'm looking through there to see if there's anything I can find. And I did find a couple little things that I wanted to use. I believe that was a heart. I'm just going to staple that right on. And then I'm also going to use a couple of labels on this spread as well. I think right now I'm looking through some of my alphas to see if there's anything that I can use. But I'm going to go back to that I Am chipboard sticker sheet, and I'm going to pull a couple little gold hearts from there. And then this Simple Stories phrase sticker sheet as well. I'm just going to continue decorating, and that's pretty much going to be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this process. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will talk to you guys soon.